Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia. I post new tutorials every Thursday, primarily on tumblers, but sometimes I do something extra like pens or badge reels, or I did a clipboard, mason jars, and this is going to be one of those extras. It's going to be something a little bit different. So I have worked on canvas before, but this video I am working on a canvas with alcohol inks. So I'm going to show you how to achieve sort of a watercolor effect using alcohol inks on a canvas. And I was working with them in another video, and I thought, you know what, I did 2 cups. I'm like, well, you know, I sort of kind of had extra in my tray, and I'm like, you know what, let me just do this on a canvas and see how it comes out. So if you're interested to see how this came out, stick around and I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I am working with an 8x10 canvas. I did not do anything to prep this. I just pulled it out of the packaging and started applying my alcohol inks. So the alcohol inks I am using, the colors are Wild Plum by Tim Holtz Ranger and Forget Me Not, which is the blue, and that's by, it came in a kit. And of course, I will link them down below as I link everything else that I use. So I have these colors watered down, so I don't have them full strength. So I have them watered down with 91% alcohol. I'm saying watered down, I mean diluted. I didn't want to do full strength, but I'm just using a soft bristle brush to apply first the Wild Plum all around, and then I'm going to go in with my Forget Me Not. But as you can see, it's behaving kind of like it does on a cup, but it's not spreading as much, so you're not going to get that run because you're working on a flat surface. So it could pool. It does soak into the fabric, but not like it would if it were a t-shirt. So you do get that sort of bleed out a little bit like you do on a cup, and you can and you will eventually get that sort of washed out like watercolor look, but it takes some working. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna start with that Forget Me Not blue, and I'm gonna just go in between the pink and the pink, because that's all that's on there is pink. And I go around the edges, and I'm like just grazing the edges. I'm not really going into them a lot. So I'm just kind of right now coloring outside the lines, if you will, and just doing all of this in a dabbing motion. And so there's really no rhyme or reason to this at this point. I'm just getting the color onto the canvas, and it's soaking in because it's the first layer, and so you're not going to see a whole lot of depth or dimension or texture until you get to the point where there's a blending that's, you know, that I'm going to do like I would do on a cup. So there's really not a whole lot involved with this. As far as technique goes, it's just more, it's a dabbing motion. It's dabbing and blotting and layering, really, because layering is what's going to change this. I do use 91% alcohol in a spray bottle, and I do spray it, and that's where I start to get some of the texture in. So it dilutes what's on there and kind of makes those hard edge like circles, if you will, almost like a bubbling kind of look. I don't even know how to explain it. I really like the way it looks. And, so I do it a couple of times. And once I get it to the look that I liked, which I have right now, and I let it dry for a couple hours, I'm going to come in with this gold leaf marker. It's the Deco Art. I purchased it from Amazon. And I'm basically tracing out the lines where I want to put my foils. So, I thought, let me put this on first and see if I like it. And if I like it, I'm going to leave it. If I don't, I think I'm going to go in with the foils. And so I decided after I got these lines on that I wanted to put foil on here. I wanted more texture than this pen was giving. And so, I really like this pen, and I like it when I'm using on an edge of coasters. But for this application, it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I used Alien's Tack It Over and Over, and I traced out the lines. And then I grabbed my gold flakes from Glitter Makes It, pulled it out of the pack and just started putting some of them on there. And really what I was doing was kind of testing it out first. Like I did half and I tested it out and said, oh yeah, that's absolutely what I want. And then I went and I finished the rest. I put more Aliens Tack It over and over. And then I brushed the excess off with a soft bristle brush and a coarse bristle brush. Once I was done with that, I went outside and used spray 2-time Rust-Oleum's 2-time gloss clear. And I sprayed this down. And now I'm going to take a bunch of different glitters and I'm literally just going to sprinkle like a dusting. I'm just really kind of dusting it out. So I use this gold color Nefertiti up in the left-hand corner, and just put a little bit on there. And then I come in with Electric Slide, which has, no, I come in with Diamond Dust. Sorry, that's Diamond Dust, and that's going down in the right-hand corner. And again, I mean, I'm literally just sprinkling this on. And it's a little bit windy, so it's kind of spreading it nicely. I'm holding it up high, and it's just kind of laying it on there, which is kind of cool. So now I am coming in with, this is it's electric. And so it's got a purple hue to it. It is a white glitter, but the iridescence is purple, so it's really interesting on this. And then the final color I'm coming in with is Diamond Dust, and I'm going to just kind of do that in the middle. And so, you know, on first glance, it all kind of looks the same. If you look at it at different angles, and you'll never see it on the camera, you're going to see these different effects, which is really super cool, or at least I think it's really super cool. So you could do it, you could pick any one of these colors to just kind of dust over the top of it. Any one of them is going to work, and it's going to give you a little bit of a different effect, and it's going to look really cool. So then once that's on there, the last thing I do is just give it one more coat of clear to seal it on, and this is done. That's it. Like, it was so super easy. All right, people, this is done. So did you think this could be done? Because somebody said to me, I didn't think you could do alcohol ink on a canvas. I thought it would just soak in. And so this is proof that you can do alcohol ink on a canvas, and you can kind of blend it out and create that watercolor technique or effect. I'm really happy with how this came out. Certainly try this with different colors. I definitely would recommend doing the gold foil flakes over just the pen. That's just my personal preference. So guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button so that you see when I upload my next video, which is every Thursday. And don't forget to check out my Facebook group and my Instagram and Glitter Makes It's Superstars group for their fun giveaways on Sundays. And that is it for this tutorial, guys. Oh, make sure you share and comment also. I will see you all next time. Bye.